Alrighty, what is up, guys? So in this video, what we're going to be doing is addressing a few comments on the most recent video that you guys had, right? So from Sarcasm, what's up Sarcasm, and from John. So Sarcasm's question is, issue with cold calling and SMS today is show up rates are absolutely terrible and prospects are very low intent, so they never view the VSL or pre-nurturing stuff. I'm guessing you're full likely on ads, but I'd love to hear some pre-call nurturing. Okay, cool. Hacks that actually work today for cold outreach with contractors that really make them show up to the call. And then John said, when first starting out, what did you see to be the best way to sign your first clients without any social proof? And so, John, let's address your question. So, when first starting out, what did you see the best way to sign your first clients without any social proof? And this is the hardest part of the journey, right? The beginning, right? Going from 0 to 1, 0 to 10K a month. This is the most difficult part because you know nothing, you aren't good, you don't have any skills. And so you don't have any social proof to leverage. And let me start off with the unethical side of things. The unethical side of things and immoral side of things is fake testimonials, go to Fiverr, pay people to record scripts and just pay them 30, 40 bucks per pop. I've never done that. I know people that have, and I just don't like that. I don't like doing bad business, right? Like, for example, I've had a client with me for over a year. He was short on cash and he wanted to extend his payment by a month. And I said, yeah, that's fine, dude. Like, our relationship is more important than the money, right? So, like, I always do good business. I've never faked a testimonial, ever. Even when pitching on my website, never. I don't ever recommend that. That's the unethical side of doing things. But when on sales calls and when pitching, I got my first few clients by simply stating, hey man, I'm brand new to marketing. I would love to run your ads for free for 1 to 2 weeks. If it works out, great. Then we can get the ball rolling and we could talk about the investment and capital that I require on my end. If you guys scroll down to one of my earlier videos when I was in Albania, I broke down the story of collecting my first $750 in SMMA. And it was a hysterical story. I recommend going and watching it. But basically, I said that exact same thing to a prospect. Guy said, yeah, let's get the ball rolling. And you'll find these people, right? Like, you'll find these people who are just ready to give you a shot. There's like 2-3% of any market who's just ready, card on the table to get the ball rolling. And I found that 2% just by cold calling, scripting leads. It was a guy in New Jersey. I'm from New York. And thank God I didn't meet him in person. But it went something like this. I told him I was brand new. He gave me a shot. After 4 days, he kicked me off the ads manager. And in Go High Level, there were example leads, like the example leads that are just already like pre-filled. And these are in all sub accounts to show you what it looks like. And I thought they were real leads. So I told him that we got 5-6 real leads. And they were just ended up being fake leads, which I didn't know at the time because I was brand new. So that's how I would go about getting clients without any social proof. Simply state, tell the truth, tell the facts, you're brand new, you don't have any social proof, you're willing to work for free. That's it. As simple as that. And just cold call 200-300 contractors a day until you find those people who are willing to give you a chance. That's it, dude. Sarcasm, back to your question, which is basically saying low intents on cold calling. And yes, that's true, but I commented back to you, volume negates luck. And so you have to find that 2-3% of any market who's just ready to hop on a call and ready to purchase and buy by doing so much volume. And again, that's $250, $300 a day. It's not fun, but it's required. And you become super deadly at cold calling. And so some of the pre-nurture stuff is you do a pre-call VSL and you have them watch this. Yes, contractors are flaky, but dude, you have to make it your life's purpose and your sales and the front end's purpose to make these contractors basically watch this pre-call video. Put this video into Wistia, add chapters, make it 4 or 5 minutes, state everything up front. Hey, yes, we run meta ads. Yes, it does take money to make money in business. So there does require an initial investment and other things like that. Now, there was one of my friends basically did not close a client because at the end of the call, the client said, yeah, man, I've been burned too many times. Or there was another time where, clients come to me. I've dealt with prospects on sales calls where they're like, well, I mean, I need to look into your company. It's like, dude, we're not here to figure out whether or not this is a legit company. Like, we're here to help you. You have a problem. I hate when prospects do it. Oh my God, that shit just boils my blood. So we need to basically destroy the objections of, let me look into your company, do I trust you, do you have social proof beforehand, by having them watch these VSLs and these videos that you send them. Now on my end, I use Jeremy Haynes's hammer them strategy. So basically I just hammer the crap out of them with email and SMS. I've only had a handful of clients say you're too pushy and so they just cancel the call, but like out of like close to 300 leads or so at this point, I've only had like less than 5 cancel their appointment and tell us that we're too pushy. So constantly remind them to watch the video throughout the time you book them to the actual call, whether it's 2 days, 3 days, no more than 3 days out. And yes, it is flaky of contractors to make them not show up to the call, but you really have to get them excited. You really have to make them curious. Tell them you've done research and competition on their market. Tell them that, hey man, listen, we're not here to sell you anything unless we think it's a fit. Like, you have to make them curious, right? Our brains are designed to close loops. And when people ask questions on the setting call and you answer every single question, their curiosity loop is closed and there's no need or incentive for them to show up on the call, right? So there's a lot of psychology too behind it, but basically get them excited, make them watch the pre-call VSLs, make them curious about what you do, have clients call them. You could have your own clients call them, and I hope this was a value to you guys. And so, I mean, for Sarcasm and John, shoot me if you guys, or if anyone is watching this, please sub, but also shoot me specific voice notes on your problems, and I'll see how I can answer them or help you solve that bottleneck on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the next.